Genesis. It's just the emphasis I place with such an eloquence.
Hi everyone, welcome back. I hope you all enjoyed Disney Dreamlight Valley. And for those just joining us, we are celebrating Fashion Week here on Attract Mode at Lady Arcaders. And I think it's about time we switch it up a little bit. So we are going to be going from Monsters Inc. to Monster Hunter Wilds by PT. Let's see this fashion showcase.
You have no idea. I'm so excited. You have no idea. I am so excited. And I'm just trying to wait for the thing myself. Greetings and salutations. Hi, I'm PT. Many of you might have seen me from all over the place in the speedrunner world as Pleasantly Twisted. Just call me PT. It's easier that way. And I am going to be showcasing some hecking dang fashion for Monster Hunter Wilds. I only have 130 hours in this so far. I really like putting together outfits, but I also have somebody who's going to be doing duos with me tonight and commentating with me. You want to introduce yourself real quick?
Hello. I am ThePresidentNoir. I also may have 100 plus or so hours in this game as well. Monster Hunter fanatic. I am also a speed runner, or at least people tell me I am. And yeah, I am here to support and hunt and provide some horn support while we discuss fashion and our favorite monsters to engage with. And yeah, I am super excited. Thank you for having me.
Yes. So I'm super excited that we were able to make this work this evening. And so just to let everybody know, we are going to go over some fashion and a little bit of fashion tips and some ideas behind it and inspirations with our fashion. And then after we talk about fashion for a little bit, we are going to go out and show people how one farms for fashion. We do not shop for fashion in Monster Hunter. We farm for fashion because we're going to be making the fashion from the people who talk the loudest smack to us. So we can go ahead and get this going here. It's going to be a little bit of yapping for the beginning, just so everybody's aware. But we can get this going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. So, as I said, we're going to have the start of the timer, and it's going to be a little bit of talking. And I love doing fashion in Monster Hunter. And we just actually finished the Mitsune look that we completed with the Mitsune kills that we just did while we were waiting in the waiting room. And we've got this nice little pink and green outfit going. Now, something about the Monster Hunter stuff here in specific is that you can only do 2 colors, which is like my biggest complaint. But you can do some fun stuff depending on the pieces you have. So this is the full Mitsune set, and everything as you see here is from Mitsu. But one of the best things about the fashion of the game, as you can see here, I have tons. I have all kinds of stuff. You can mix and match stuff, and it really comes down to just seeing what aesthetic works for you. So like I have this one for the everyday. I think my favorite piece of this, honestly, is the hair, because everyone was asking about the Azu's girl hair. And when I discovered that you can get it from the vendor, it was an immediate thing. Like if I am wearing anything that shows my head, it's going to be this headpiece, and it's non-negotiable. We also got a couple of pieces here that are just a mix and match, like I said, because we got the Azu's headdress, Rathian, the Hope Van braces, which are literally the ones that you start with, the Zuwu coil, Fudo Solar Greaves, if you have those, that's going to be a DLC piece, that's layered armor. But yeah, it really comes down to fashion in Monster Hunter is super fun, and you have to make whatever like tickles your fancy. I am someone that I am a color coordination junkie. I love color. I love color. So anything that lets me kind of express myself through color is a big thing that's important to me specifically. And of course, I am the wine cellar colors. Over at the wine cellar, everything is purple, pink, and teal. So this actually came together really nice. What were you about to say, Prez?
No, I just say I love that the colors of the scheme of the stream came into the outfit.
Yeah.
Love the color coordination.
Yeah, usually for anything that lets me do that, I want to have at least one outfit that's going to be stream oriented. Then you have things that are just like some of my favorite monsters to do. So this is the Guardian Ebony Odogaron set. I love the Odogaron fight. I know a lot of people don't like it. I adore Odogaron, but I have to tolerate Odogaron because they refuse to bring back my spiky boyfriend, which is Nergigante. I'm going to bring it up every time. I want Nergigante back, Capcom. I know you hear me. I know you see the messages and the tweets and the skeets and all of it. Bring back Nergigante. I'm gonna make a hashtag movement. Bring back Nergigante.
We're out here with picket signs and we're stumping for Nergigante. Listen, I understand. It's one of my favorite monsters too. I really do hope they bring it back.
So that is the new one. Actually, they changed up this outfit a little bit because the main chest piece and the pants are the exact same from Monster Hunter Worlds, but they actually changed the shoulder pieces a little bit. And then the headpiece, it didn't used to have the bang and the highlight. It used to be just a straight up pulled back puff ponytail. So this is another thing I really love about the fashion is that they make little tweaks and changes here and there that most people don't notice. And they're just like, oh, I like this a little bit more. And that's probably reasons why, because the puff ponytail, they got like a little bit of the fashion bump with the bang, but then the streaks actually are like some of my favorite things. This outfit I'm going to show everyone is actually my standard everyday I'm beating people up outfit. And it's the one I have called the Barbariana. It's really the horns for me. It's the horns for me.
It's the name for me. Barbariana is amazing.
Have you never heard that previously? That's from, oh
No.
God, it's from some crappy movie. I can't remember what it is, but it's like one of the ones that's a play on things like Sin City and other stuff. And I'll never forget the intro of the character. She comes in and she's just like, they call me, and there's a dramatic pause. And then she says, Barbariana. And her class is a barbarian. And I was like, I'm going to be sick. I'm going to be sick.
Yeah, I must find this. I'm writing this down right now. I'll be looking after stream.
Oh my God. No, look up the character Barbariana. I forget what movie it's in, but it's such a trashy movie. But yeah, this set is one of my favorite ones because it mixes things that you wouldn't expect to go together. Because you have the chest piece from Duna, which we may be beating up a little bit later tonight. The chest piece from Duna is probably one of my favorite chest pieces that Capcom has done, period. Because it has a full color spread and it has a nice accent. But then it also has a lot of texture. It has that armor folding, but it's nice and form-fitted too. And it works for both body types because we're away from the gendered freaking armor. Thank
We get applause
God.
in the chat for that.
Oh, can we please get W's in chat for no gendered armor? Holy biscuits. So mixing and matching in this game has been really, really nice and clean. But yeah, on the opposite side of that, the big pieces that you notice are probably going to be the Duna chest piece along with the Arc Vulcan coil. And the Arc Vulcan coil is a big, bulky, really armor heavy set, but it really offsets that nice kind of corseted look of the actual top. And then the horns just rip. I don't really have any extra fancy schmancy things to say about that. I have on the horns because the horns rip. That's it. There's nothing additional there.
I don't. Nothing else needs to be said. And as a big fan of Diablo 4 and their main villain, I'm definitely here for the horns. Like, absolutely.
Yes. Like the horns really make it. So I'll just go through a couple other ones really quickly because I am getting antsy. I would like to go forth and show y'all fashion, but infuriated. So sometimes I also like to do cosplay with my characters, such as this is what I call my Altair outfit. Because I saw that and I was like, oh, so someone was playing Assassin's Creed when they made this. Got you. You was playing Assassin's Creed. You don't have to tell us. You could have just said that. Now we have to figure it out, and that's annoying. The Dreamsicle is based off of Jin Dahad. We will not be seeing that one tonight. But it was actually really funny because one of the nice things about fashion in this game, too, is you might see a set that you're really into that gives you an idea for another set. So I just said that I like to do cosplay in my characters as well, right? Is anyone in chat familiar with the game, U2Noir, a little indie gem called Valkyrie Profile?
Oh, yes, I am. Yeah.
Valkyrie Profile. Well, when I got the full Jin Dahad set, I was like, I feel like I could use that headpiece to take this a step further. And so you can see here, I have our lovely Valkyries on deck as well. Oh no, my headpiece! Hang on, I have to fix it. It's fine. This is fixable. Please hold. My headpiece is wrong. Sorry, I somehow switched to the Angel of Death. This was not scheduled or part of the programming. It's fine. Everything is fine.
Look away, y'all don't see this.
Okay, there we go. We're fixed.
As you were saying.
As we were saying. So yes, this is my Lenneth outfit. If you've ever seen Valkyrie Profile, if you ever played Valkyrie Profile, the first game follows Lenneth. I'm gonna have to re-register that, please, because that was terrifying. The first one you ever meet is Lenneth. There's also her older sister, Hrist. I think I'm saying her name correctly, which is the same idea with the all black.
This is nice.
Mm-hmm. The Hrist one was serious business. And then especially since I could get the black hair with it too, because she has the all black get up. And then Silmeria being the younger one, but also the protagonist for Valkyrie Profile 2. So she has a little bit of the softer get up.
I love it.
Yes. So play with fashion in Monster Hunter. Enjoy the fashion. Find things that bring you joy. I am not even the biggest Beyonce fan, but I did have to hit them with the Cowboy Carter.
You must.
It was just that I saw the hat and was like, well, I guess that's happening now. I guess that's a thing that's going down. And the Cowboy Carter, it's really the bow of the hat that does it for me. Like, you can't see the face. The hat eats. It actually eats down. It's really, really good.
I feel like collectively the community saw that hat and was like, yeah, we know what to do. Everybody has Cowboy Carter in their stash somewhere now.
Yes. Like, it's so every single iteration of a Beyonce build I've seen in this uses this exact hat. Like, there's just, what do you mean? I've seen different versions of the outfits, but everyone agrees it's this hat. This one is one of my favorites, which is the Cerulean Dream, which is the full Uthduna set. I have always been a big fan of blue and brown together. I love blue and brown together. A lot of people don't. Blue and brown, I feel like, is such a good combination. And it just has like a lot of good variety to it. And then blue and orange being complementary colors. This is just one of my favorite ones. It's super duper fun. It's super fun. You could even do something. Go ahead.
Oh, no. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. Go ahead.
I was going to say, I'm actually looking at something. I think you could even do... Oh, I might have to do this later. I think I might switch the colors on the skirt so that it's a blue skirt and then make her pants orange. But I haven't decided yet because it just popped up in my head. And then, of course, if you haven't seen the final boss of the game yet, this is the goal. This is the goal. I really wish I could change the black on that because it kind of reminds me of the angels from Diablo.
Yeah. I think what we were talking about in the pre-show, like being able to add like that third pigment might be something really nice and just allow a full adjustment. Because there's a couple of sets where there's one section of the armor that just can't be changed no matter what. Mm-hmm. They do sometimes have alternatives. Like every high rank monster generally has like a alpha and a beta set. So some of the sets have like a solid color you can't change, and then some of them are fully changeable. I don't know about this one though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that's the only thing is like some of those pieces, it really sucks. But I feel like this is one of the few cases where the color you can't change, you can really, really work with that. And it can be a great time. And the full set for both alpha and beta, I think is really good. But I also don't feel like going out and fighting Zoashia like that. So, I have one set and that's sufficient. That's fine. Now, I think we've been talking for a little over 10 minutes. I think it's time to go punch stuff. So, Noir,
yes.
we said that we agreed we're going to give everybody a Raidal, a Mitsune, and a Uthduna. Mitsune came out with title update 1, so if you're just now hopping in, you have a title update, and she's a lot of fun. Who do you want to start with, though?
All right. So I feel like if we want to give them an experience, we probably go from like least dramatic to most dramatic, which probably means Raidal last.
Okay.
So either Mitsu or Uthduna, and Uthduna is my my favorite little floppy monster. So if we start with Uth, that's perfectly fine.
I'd say do that because we did Mitsu during the transition. So Mitsu can have a small break. She can have a little bit of a breather. She can have a small break. We beat her up pretty bad. She's in the corner. She's getting doused up, putting on some bandages. Getting all those swollen spots taken care of. We're going to let her chill for a bit. But we will go ahead and grab up an Uthduna. Let's grab up an Uthduna. Anyone call Uthduna a gigantic salmon? That is definitely a thing.
I'm with you. So I
Oh,
call
God.
Uthduna a rainbow flying catfish salamander. Sometimes I just add like a fourth. But yeah, Uthduna is just big and goofy, and it likes to drop elbows on you, and I love it. I love it.
Okay. So let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and toss this up. Prez and I are in a link party to try and make it so that it's just the two of us. There are options so that you can close it off to just two people and things like that. I'm gonna be honest with everybody. I am lazy, so I have not done that. Prez, you can go ahead and hop in.
On my way.
While we are waiting for Prez to hop in, a couple other things. I will talk a little bit about the weapons that I'm going to be using. So for Uthduna, for this first fight, this actually works well because Charge Blade is probably my strongest weapon. It's what I main. And we're going to need it because Uthduna is a chunky one. It's very large. It's a very large beast. Knowing our luck, because we're on a marathon setup, it's probably going to be a gold crown because why not?
Most likely. Which is great because I need that crown actually, so that would work.
Do you really still need that?
I do, yes.
So hang on, tell everybody about the challenge run you're doing for yourself. It's not really a challenge run, but the challenge you're doing for yourself for Monster Hunter.
So in Monster Hunter, if you're unfamiliar with the game, not only do you get to hunt monsters, but you can also capture them as well. So one, I am looking to capture every monster that's available in the game. And I've actually done it for all the large monsters, and now I have to do it for all of the endemic life. But also, monsters come in different sizes, so they're not all considered the exact same weight or height or anything like that. And if you can find one of the biggest size or the smallest size monsters, then you either get a large or small gold crown. So I am also trying to find crowns for every monster in the game. And while I am struggling, and I do mean struggling, trying to find these sizes, PT is just like, oh, I got another crown. Hey, by the way, got another crown.
I wasn't gonna say that. I wasn't gonna say that. I haven't been on the prowl like that. So the one that I actually been tearing Noir up to the worst with is the fact that on that journey for rare endemic life as well, I may or may not be sending screen caps to him whenever I randomly am just like, hey, I got this rare lizard. You need that? Sorry, I can't share nothing in game yet. My bad.
Oh man, you know what? Somebody's got to get it though. I'm glad it's you.
Oh my god. All right, so Uthduna is gonna be a this is a problem. That's fine. So Uthduna is new to Monster Hunter Wilds. I know a lot of people were saying that they were hoping that they could get a water monster in this because they are masochists and they like the idea of having underwater battles. I'm glad that this was Capcom's way of trolling. It makes me very happy because I don't want to try and swim and fight monsters. I'm issuing up some pizza. All right, we're good.
You may not have to fight with this monster, but if it gets angry like that and slams, it can do a tidal wave that will send you across the entire map. So you do have to be careful with this monster.
So the whole thing with Uthduna, as you can see now, it looks a little bit like it's naked. That's because it kind of is. When Uthduna has those big kind of fins up, she takes, I don't know what it is actually. Oh no, incoming!
Oh.
I'm good.
All right, good.
I am not good this time. I'm kidding.
So
I'm God. Okay. Everything is fine.
All right.
Things are still fine. Would you stop it?
So
stop
if
it
you
right
need
now.
heals, just call it out.
Sorry. No, just that got really, really intense for a second because it was like I was like, oh, I'm gonna get hit. I got my blocks though. I got my blocks, and we even got our first power clash of the night.
Nice.
Doing great. You are going to stop it.
As it flops
yet
again.
Oh my gosh. So anyway, yeah, so Uthduna has these big fins that once they are gone, now the damage gets more normalized. And you want to try and do as much damage as you can during this phase, because once those fins come back up, you're going to be doing reduced damage again. As I mentioned, I use the Charge Blade. Oh god. Oh, you have a wound. Let me get that. Hold on.
Yep, it's on the back.
Oh, no, he has one on his tum-tum too. Come here.
I see.
Give me that. Let me get that. So I use the Charge Blade. I was introduced to the Charge Blade late in my world career. Thanks, Earplug.
You're very welcome.
Oh my gosh. Are you putting your fins back on?
Oh,
Yep.
so
Yep.
you're upset.
Yep, I knew that was gonna happen. Charge Blade is a very, very technical weapon. So if you're brand new to the Monster Hunter series, I'll be honest with you, I don't recommend it. Just because there's a lot going on. If you can look at the bars that are all underneath my health, I have to monitor all of that in the middle of the fight. Because the sword itself, if you're new... Oh, someone's hopping in with us. We might be in danger. It's fine. Everything is fine.
It's okay. It's all right.
Everything is fine. I've been blocking like it's my job. I didn't block that though. You have the sword for sharpness, and then you have the 3 icons that indicate whether or not your sword is charged, your shield is charged, or your axe mode is charged. All of these operate off of each other, and they help you amplify your damage in certain attacks and in certain scenarios. Ooh, you got a wound on your neck that it looks kind of tasty. That wasn't nice. That wasn't very nice. One would even say that that's not plus ultra.
Very unfortunate. Oh, that, okay.
Hang on, I gotta put on a mega potion. Hang on.
Oh, I got you,
Okay, you're being
my
rude.
powder on the way. No worries.
Thank you. Also, get you teammates that help with healing and stuff. Please don't have people that leave you out there high and dry. I'm gonna get hit.
Yeah, this game, like, it's very fun to just go and slash and don't think sometimes, but, you know, the very best thing you can do is have coordination, especially if you want to go and fight, like, the end-game monsters. Everybody's going to need some dust. You're going to need probably a healer, you know, especially depending on everybody's defensive affinity, which is not always the best, myself included.
Sorry, I had to focus up for a second because since I got the big pizza out, there we go.
All right, it's on the way. Good catch.
No, that just made me upset because everyone got to see I
know.
got the perfect. So yes, as people are saying in chat, Bear Witch has called it. We lovingly call the charge blade the pizza cutter, and it's because when you have a charged up axe mode, it actually spins the axe on its I forget what it's called, but on its actual point, and then you issue pizza. You issue pizza. This fight's actually going pretty smooth so far, TM. Fingers crossed that we don't wind up with a third that's going to cart. But it looks like they're a longsword player, so that either means that they're going to know what they're doing, or they're just here for the style points, and we have to kill it like with 2 of us anyway.
And there is no in between. Either they're really good at longsword, or they're about to get carded. That's the only 2 choices here.
Apologies if you're a longsword player in chat. It's just, you either got it or you don't. The charge blade is also really nice if you want to play something a little bit more safe. Alright. Nope, watch your feet. You want to get...
So what I always like to tell people, the charge blade is what happens if sword and shield and switch axe came together and fused like Dragon Ball Z. So if you're interested in charge blade, try either of those weapons, especially if you're new to the series. Try either of those weapons first. Because you're going to get both of those plus some additional things that PT was talking about that you have to manage all at one time, and it's fun, but it's a lot.
Oh, I see what happened. I was like, what in the world? The fins are back on. See, you could have left the fins off, and you wouldn't have this problem. Another thing about Charge Blade and why it's super technical is that you also have to keep track of, oh gosh. That was just off by like a second. Ooh, I got some powder for everybody.
All right.
Get powdered. Got him. Ooh, that wound is looking tasty. Come over here if you want to. You won't. I knew you would.
I really love how... I love how courteous the hunters are in this game. Like, every time they get healed, they're like, thanks for the help. As they run from death. Oh, God.
I'm going to hit this wound on the arm. Just to get it to chill out for a second. There's also different ways to get your actual weapon pieces charged up. I knew that was going to happen. I saw it and I was like, ooh, I'm mid-swing. Everything's fine though. What we got? Are you going to move over some more? We're good. Are you going to move some more?
All right, it's aggro
there we
on
go.
me right now.
There we go. You know, that's fair. That, however, was not fair. Alright, I need to get my shield back out.
All right, earplugs are back up.
Thank you. So another thing, if you're new to the game, that people don't really call out well, especially Capcom, is you can look at your mini map and you can also look at the quote-unquote pulse under the monster to have an idea of how far along you are. Because a lot of people get really intimidated because they're like, how do you know when the monster's dead? There's just... Oh, baby, what's going on there? How do you know when the monster's dead? There's no health bar. It gives you a couple of indicators. So, like, that line is kind of like a heartbeat line, if you want to think of it that way. And the longer, aka flatter, that line is, the closer it is to dead. Now, we have a couple of options on deck because when it gets to that point, we can either slay it or we can capture it. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to go for a cap. No, I'm not, because I
don't have any traps.
I don't have anything on me. I minimized my stuff. I minimized my
As a
stuff.
matter of fact, I used my shock trap on that Mitsu pre-stream.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Yeah, I went ahead and trimmed down because I got tired of trying to search through stuff because the Zoa Shia fight. I wind up using like 800 Dust of Life. If you make me go downstairs, I'm going to scream. I'm going to scream. It's going to make us go downstairs. I love the secret and the auto tracking, but I hate how sometimes the tracking is persnickety. But our longsword is going down there. What's up?
Yeah, what seems to happen is as the monster is in transition, the sacred isn't really like, you know, predestined to know it's gonna go from like place to place. So the sacred's like, oh, you're over here. Oh wait, no, you're over here. Oh wait, you're over here. You go on an entire journey across the world before you finally get there.
No. I think it went back upstairs.
It did. Yep, I'm climbing up now.
Yep, that's fine. Oh, goodness gracious. All right, come on. We can do it. You're almost dead. Ah, there you are, friend. Hey, girl. Hey. I'm gonna jump on you. That's what I'm gonna do. Skia!
You're upset.
Oh, I didn't hit the
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's fine. Everything's fine. That didn't even... Oh, it did hit me. Because I went straight into that. Oh, you are so close to going down. Woo. Woo. That was right across your face. Yikes. Hate that for you. Yeah, it's going to be cooked here in a second. Oh, your earplugs are doing some good work, too. Come on. Just because there's 3 people doesn't mean that you're actually going to live. You can stop it now. You can stop it.
Oh, you said you was going to get that last hit, huh?
It's trying.
Usually, yeah, I think it's showing out for stream because usually by now, Oof is out of here.
Yeah, it's trying to put up the last strand. See, now you done put up offensive guard. I hope you're proud of yourself. Yep, that was your fault. That was your fault.
Yep.
If you would have fell down by now, you wouldn't have this issue. Just like that hit in your face was your fault too. You could have just went to sleep. Oh my God.
So if you're new to Monster Hunter as well, one thing you will see, at least you'll definitely see it from me. No matter how dangerous a monster is, if it has a tail, I'm going to try to break the tail. Like it's almost just pretty much culture at this point. We got to get the tail.
I never remember which one of those are ones you have to pull apart and ones you have to, it'll automatically do it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you coming for me? Oh, you want the smoke. Okay, I got you. I got you. Come back here.
Okay, I definitely just got smacked.
You wanted
there
the
we
smoke.
go.
You could have just sat down. Jerk. So yes, that's Uduna. Uduna tends to be very large and very chunky. Even the smallest ones are pretty beefy in health, because as you can see, it's a very, very large monster. We had a third person come along and hang out with us, so I don't know if you hear us, third person, but you're wonderful and cute, and thank you so much for hanging with us. And that is the first fight that we wanted to show y'all today. So we did.
I didn't show you my fit. This is my power line cosplay. So
You're
power
doing
line was a
yes, yes. Oh, it's so good. Oh, I love that. I love that. The power line, yeah, that eats.
Yeah, I've got 2 more set up for you, so don't worry.
That's so good. Also, another thing that we haven't explained quite yet that definitely is true. If you are new to Monster Hunter, understand that there's no escaping it. All of us are toxic. Every single one of us are toxic. There's no universe
Absolutely.
where there's a friendly, kind Monster Hunter player. We hate every monster equally. We are extraordinarily toxic. And when you start playing and you start feeling comfortable in your weapon, you can't resist it. The toxicity is going to come for you. There's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing you can do about it. It's gonna be toxic.
Like, you might start off nice and, oh, this is chill and everything's nice, everything's cool, but there's going to be one monster. There's going to be your one. I don't know what your one monster was, PT, but there's always one that's like, all right, you know what, I'm no longer here to play.
I'm trying to think what was my one that tilted me over. I know what it was because I just thought of it and I was like, nah, it's that one. So you remember in World the Ixion?
Yes.
No, that was the one that tilted me. That was the one that made me into a toxic player. Oh, I hate that horse. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it so much. Ooh, I hate that horse.
That is
Balahara's my
felt.
one so far. Oh no. You don't like Balahara?
You know what my one was?
What?
Furious George.
Oh, Furious George is disgusting.
Yeah,
I
that
hate
was my
that
one.
man. No, Furious George. If you haven't tilted by Furious George, you will definitely tilt by Ixion because I think they're in about the same wheelhouse.
Just about.
Yeah, chat. Like, there's just some monsters that when you get to them, it's like, no, I can say with every fiber of my being, I hate this man. I hate them. I hate them more than anything. For me, it was Ixion. Furious George is up there too. Oh, you know who else? Pickle.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate him. I hate
Yeah.
Pickle. I cannot stand Pickle. Furious George. Yeah, So since we just did Ufduna, I'm going to wear the Ufduna outfit
As a trophy.
as a trophy. I did this. I'm trying to decide if I want these legs to still be blue. It feels almost like it's too much. Nah.
I don't know. I like it. Like it's kind of, the blue is kind of like a splash amongst all the brown. Like you said, like it really does work well. The other thing I love about the Ufduna fit is like the gradient of color. So it's not just like that solid color, but you kind of get like a spread, and it works really well.
Yeah, I don't want to do more blue. I think we're good here. Oh, do I want to break it up some? Is that what I'm looking for? Oh, but I can't change the birds on the bottom of it, so we're just going to leave it be for now. We'll just leave it be for now, with the exception of one thing. One more thing. What all does this change? It changes the entire headdress, that's why. There we go. I was like, can I turn her, please? Okay. Now we're on a timer. So is Mitsu off the bench yet? Or, oh, I got food. I'm so sorry. Is Mitsu off the bench yet?
Matter of fact,
Or do
I'd
we
say
want...
so.
Oh, okay. Bet.
Yeah, I'd say get your meal, and then let's go get us some Mitsu.
It's so embarrassing, but Rathalos rocks me more than he should. No, that's real. That's real. People need to be more honest about how much Rathalos and Rathian eats you up. For those who have never seen them before, those are the flying wyverns of the game. They are literally flying dragon turds that spit fire, and I think it's Rathian specifically. Her tail has, oh God, please don't do this right now, dude. Where are you? I just need the big garlic. Where, oh my Lord. And if you want to go ahead and queue us up, that would be appreciated because I gotta look
All
for
right,
this
that's
man.
fine.
All right, there he is. Yeah, the tail does poison. The claw attacks are disgusting. The fireballs, it could be 1, it could be 3. There could be rays of fire. No, Rathian and Rathalos are disgusting fights. And of course, they make comebacks every time. Thank you so much, Sanjan. I've only fought Rathalos as a boss in Smash since I haven't played Monster Hunter, and he's still mean in Smash. No, he's disgusting. It's awful. But also, it's just
Neat to where you go.
It's awful. And it's just a fight that you get rocked in it. Because if you're not ready for things like actually flying up at you and stuff, it'll throw you off. Especially since a lot of the larger ones too, they'll straight up just be like, oh yeah, so it's a bird, but not really, type of thing. All right, please move that. And I saw you put the quest up, so let's move.
Yeah,
Alright,
you
it's
gotta
Vincent.
respect when you fight monsters in this game, especially those that fly. Like you'll see, for chat, you'll see when we fight Radal. Like if you don't have a source of ranged attack, there's no, like somebody in chat said, I'm embarrassed. Please don't be embarrassed. Like the flying monsters will rock you. They will absolutely toy with you. It happens. It's all good. We all get rocked by it. I am heading out. All right, let's go.
Yep. Yeah, like, and that's the thing too. Like, as a charge blade user, I'm actually gonna use my sword and shield for this one.
Okay.
As a melee user, no, the flying ones, they absolutely decimate me every time. Every time. The first few times you fight them too, when you don't have gear yet, you still are using your boo-boo weapon that you're trying to get parts for. All of that.
Yo.
Nah. Them first few fights with Rathlos and Rathian be brutal, and you be out there struggling. Not struggling, struggling.
Can we get a t-shirt with boo-boo weapon on it though?
And it's just like all the weapons in a 3x3 grid, but they're all brown colored. It's like they don't even register on the rarity chart. These bad boys are actually turds. Get them out of here. Get them out of here. Why do you keep dying? I'm using a boo-boo weapon. All right, so y'all got to see Charge Blade and how it's really technical. I didn't even get a full, like, solid explanation out for it. But yeah, there's charging vials, there's charging your sword, your shield, the actual axe. There's different modes, there's different implementations of axe mode, and all types of other nonsense. It's a very, very, very difficult weapon. If you're brand new, I don't recommend it. If you're new and you want to hop in, you're like, well, if you don't like that, what should I start with? I'm going to show you our sword and shield friend. It's like a charge blade, but much more simplified. And it is much more built around aggro. So you're going to see me doing a lot of like teeny tiny hits, but also I'm going to be straight up just constantly out here fighting and constantly moving. I also have on a sleep sword, so there's a chance that Mitsu may be taking some naps unintentionally.
Oh, Mitsu's going to hurt. You got sleep, I've got paralysis.
Oh yeah, she's in danger.
Very much so.
So whenever someone is mounted on a monster, your damage is automatically reduced. So the nil itty numbers that you see right now is because of that. Noir is mounting and making wounds, which is a new thing that came into Wilds. Wounds are really nice because it helps you get more parts for when you're farming. It also gives you an opportunity to do other fun things with your weapons. And additionally, it gives you a way to really like get yourself built up for the fight. Let's see if I can get her. Oh!
Oh.
No, you're fine. Ooh! Ooh! Right on the head, though? That was disgusting! You know what? It was worth it. That needed to be a short nap.
Ouch.
No, you deserve that after how you did just now.
You know what? You are correct. I will accept it.
Alright.
Alright, I'm going to throw Affinity up, and then I'm actually going to switch to Charge Blade after this.
Oh, I missed her. Oh, it's because she's down. Let's see if I can get a perfect rush. So yeah, Sword and Shield allows you to just be extremely aggressive. The trade-off for that is... Oh, go ahead.
No, I'm sorry, go ahead. I was going to say, as far as it being beginner-friendly, I'd say maybe the Giant Sword is more beginner-friendly than Sword and Shield, but yes, Sword and Shield is still a good choice for beginners.
Where you going, girl? Oh, you seem upset. I'm also going to try and leave wounds off. Oops, she's asleep.
Oh, okay, wait.
Sleep and paralysis are great because it's good for extra damage. It's also good for when you need a moment to think about life, reflect on the things you've done in this game.
That is coordinated with the sharp.
Yeah. Recall why you're here fighting. Wake up, girl.
Right back to it.
Right. Hey. Oh, okay. She didn't. She's aiming at some dude on the side that we don't see. The reason I say it's a good beginner weapon is because it takes away a lot of that extra strain of having to know all these different things you need to do. in order to make your weapon really work for you. You can legitimately get out there with a sword and a shield and just spam the main weapon attack and you're Gucci. Another thing that's a bonus for sword and shield that a lot of people I don't think appreciate is that sword and shield is the one weapon in the game that when you want to take a potion, you do not put your weapon away fully.
That's facts. That is facts.
So if you're someone that you like, oh god, I have bubble blight. If you're someone that you wind up healing a lot, oh, you thought. Thanks for the offensive guard, though. Oh god, I'm so slippery. Oh god, I'm so slippery. Okay, I'm good. I'm like trying to walk over and I'm like out here on like a wet floor. Good lord. Oh, thank you, Milo.
I was like, oop.
I'm so slippery. But yeah, you can legitimately just go into this with basic attacks. You can like switch it up with some of your more chargey attacks. Hey, girl, you have missed that twice now. Is everything okay?
She might still be a little upset from the pre-stream fight.
Yeah, that's true. But she had to get off the bench. And then again, in case it wasn't obvious with the name of the weapon, you have a shield. It may look small, but it is extraordinarily mighty. It is extraordinarily mighty. Did I take? Yeah, I did.
Yeah, and that's the thing I was gonna add. If you're a beginner, there's like plenty of weapons that you can choose from. And honestly, like I feel like with the changes that were made to some of the weapons in the game, pretty much everything, with maybe the exception of the bow gun, is pretty approachable.
She's asleep.
Sleep. The only thing I would say is if you're just starting out, make sure your weapon has the ability to guard. And just because you don't see a shield doesn't necessarily mean that it can't guard. But as long as you have a guard ability, it's probably a good beginner weapon.
I'm hitting her.
All right.
Wake up, girl. I did bring capture stuff this time, by the way.
That's cool. I will
That hurt.
try to be cognizant. It did a little bit. Did I bring dust?
You gonna get enough of doing that and jumping out the way. I just saw your cat fly across my screen.
Coming with the heal bubble.
Got it. Oh, that's actually something else we could talk about as well while we're talking about making things beginner friendly. Something that's really great about Wilds, if you're just like, I don't know, Vanessa, I feel like I need to have friends to play this. It's one of those things. Oh, the blocks actually eating them up today. If I need friends to play this, something that they've done with Monster Hunter Wilds that I think is fantastic is when you send out an SOS flare. Hey, come in, go ahead and turn over here. You know you want to get on this.
Right over here.
Stop it. Walk this way. You can
Come
do
on.
it. I believe you're gonna move.
Think
You're
about
gonna
it.
move.
Oh, she
You are.
Mitsu. Wow.
That was ghetto. That was ghetto. Was that your cat's trap or was it yours?
That was my cat's.
Oh, okay. I don't feel that bad. I don't feel that bad. Oh, so they have SOS flares in this game, and in previous games, it was always a case of, hey, the SOS flares are for you to summon your friends. Sorry, I'm grabbing this real fast. Let's see. I'll be over in a second. I'm grabbing weathered treasures and stuff just in case it gives me cookies. Nope, I got all boo-boo. Oops, all boo-boo. But I am going to get these flash gloves, too. Right, there we go. So, SOS flares used to be, this is how you invite your friends. With Monster Hunter Wilds, they now have SOS flares that bring in online friends and AI friends. And I'm be honest with you, the AI friends are pretty good.
They are, yeah.
They are pretty good. So if you don't want to go out there alone, use that SOS. Whoa! Oh, she murked everyone in that water. Yikes. Glad I wasn't over there. That was painful.
Yeah. There's also a turf war happening not too far away, I think, so try not to aggro them into the mix.
Right. Rathian love to come over and be up in everybody's business.
For no reason. Like, Rathian, why are you here?
Girl, why the movement? I don't see the skull. Someone mentioned it in chat earlier too with that mini map because I didn't get to finish the thought. If you ever want to know about the health of the monster too, not only is that little line for a pulse a good indicator, but also you can see a little skull appear. Oh, your tail done broke? Let me go ahead and cut that off right quick. You can also see it with a skull icon that appears over them on the mini map. I feel like you're due for a nap. I could be wrong, but I don't think I am.
I hadn't procced in a minute. You might be right.
Yeah. Where you at, girl? Don't you want to go to sleep? Go to sleep. Ooh, you got a wound on your knee. I saw it. I seen it. Yep, I was
there
right.
It is. You definitely were. All right, I'm going to.
I think I'm aiming for that
real
tail.
quick.
I'm going in.
By the way, that skull is up.
Oh, well then actually we're gonna cap her. We could be done with this
I was gonna say,
conversation.
this is a perfect time. Yeah.
Oh no, I can't because she's in the freaking water. Girl, get up.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that.
All right, here's what we're gonna do. Hey girl. Oh, she's moving. This works because she's gonna move to somewhere dry to go take a nap, I think. Someone cat done put down a trap again. They trying their best. They are
I think that one
trying
might have been
their
yours.
absolutely best. Another thing to talk about too is Prez and I, because we're in a 2-stack, we have our Palico friends out. You know what? Hey, hang out right there for a second. Or don't. Or don't. That's also super cool. All right, so we're just gonna go ahead and you're gonna come back to me. Yep, that's what that was. And let me just oh, hold up. Got him.
Jeez. Good job.
So yeah, you can slay the monsters or you can capture the monsters, and that's always a good time. If you capture a monster, you don't get the luxury of carving, but sometimes you get really nice cookies for capturing instead of carving. Oh, I'm gonna miss these bones. I got two of them. That's fine. The slide into a trap, that was clean. You didn't she was getting a little bit too comfortable for my liking. She's overstayed her welcome, and I didn't appreciate that at all, actually. I didn't appreciate that. So yes, that's Mitsuzune. Again, she is a monster that came in with the Title 1 update. However, she was originally introduced in, I think when I looked it up, it might be Monster Hunter Generations. She's a recurring offender. She is a recurring offender. So
Yeah.
She's been here for a while. And she, obviously, people like her. People enjoy her a great deal. I think that we have enough time for one more friend, and that's going to be Ray Dow.
Yep. So the conversation's happening in chat. So there is an arachnophobia mode in this game, which will change small arachnids into gelatinous form. So they, just kind of look like green blobs. However, there are 2 major bosses in this game that are also arachnid, and the arachnophobia mode just doesn't do anything to those bosses. So be forewarned if that is something that you deal with. There are still bigger bosses in this game that still have that form that do not get censored. Maybe there will be enough conversation where Capcom will reconsider, but right now that is the case.
Okay, so since we I fought Mitsu in my fresh Uthduna outfit, so naturally I'm going to fight Ray Dow in my fresh Mitsuzune outfit. It just makes sense. I feel like.
I agree. I agree.
Fantastic. 100%. We're going out with fashion. I think I am going to unfortunately stick to my Charge Blade and Sword and Shield. I was going to whip out Swag Axe, but I feel like for Ray Dow, I need to be locked in.
I agree. Yeah, I was gonna do something off kilter for the, if we had a 4th fight, but yeah, right out, you got to bring the big guns.
Yeah, and the thing is, at the end of the day, I knew it might happen this way because yapping is life. So I don't know. Is chat okay with the yapping? Did we yap okay? Did we yap good? Did we have a good hecking yapper? I don't know.
I feel like there are 2 important things here: yapping and fashion, and both things happen.
Yeah, well, and murder. So, and like you got to make sure you hit the trifecta. You can't be ignoring stuff. The quest is up.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. All right, I am in the quest. I think it's taken. It's not. There we go.
Yeah, we're gonna go out in our fresh Mitsuzune fit that we just finished before we started, and this is the attract mode setup, the attract mode special. Oh, this circle's with me. Sorry. I'm being a little troll. My bad. I was being a little bit of a troll.
Sometimes you got to pirouette, you know. I get
Yeah.
it. I do.
Yeah. So Ray Dow is another monster that was introduced with this title. And he is what I think you had a description for it, or somebody had a description for it, where it was like a combination of like if you had one of the lightning ones like Ixion mixed with Rathalos. He can be angry too. He could be an angry flying boy too, but we have something on deck for that because I've bought my flash bombs.
Yeah.
I'm
Ray
bringing
Dow
my flash
also has something that I just can't describe any other way other than basically a rail cannon on its face.
Yeah, he has
and
a
it will
rail
destroy
cannon
you.
for a face. Oh, I need to take my drugs. Hang on a second.
Please do.
Oh no! Yeah, I'll meet you out there. I gotta go back to my tent. I don't have any drugs.
Oh no,
so,
you got. I'll stand here because I got to show you my fit before we head out anyway. So
Okay.
I'll wait.
Another thing, I say it as a joke, but I also say it very seriously. When you get into late game for Monster Hunter, you are going to find yourself saying, "I need to take my drugs." And it sounds like I'm being very, very facetious, but no, there's actually drugs in the game that you can take that give you more armor and more damage. And so these are our friends, the Mega Demon Drug, which boosts our attack power. And then the Mega Armor Skin, which boosts our defense. Late game, these are staples. Like, it is if you are doing in-game in any magnitude. Oh, hold on a second. Now, who is this? Who is this?
This is like Japanese cherry blossom chic. Basically, I was basically making a fit that looked like a sakura petal.
That's off of. It starts with a B. It's not. Is it Blagonga?
Yeah, the pants are Blagonga and the top is
It should be the one
actually I
that-
can't remember now.
Yeah, it's the one that floats. Hibarami.
Yeah, there you go. Yep, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
No, that's good.
Put this together for this stream.
Looking like Black Aladdin. Okay, we gonna go out there. Sorry, I let some of the uncouth slip out. That was my bad.
You know, it's fine. It's fine.
It's my bad.
Remember what I said before stream? They'll learn. They'll learn.
And I feel like this is almost false advertising because they're not getting the full experience, but I don't know who actually needs the full experience.
You know, sometimes you play a demo and then you get the real thing after.
Oh my god. The presidential samurai model? Yes. That was clean though. That looked real good. Oh, I should have stopped in that cave.
Thank you.
I should have stopped in that cave. Well, it's fine. So yeah, Ray Dow is new. It's like a railgun faced dragon. It's interesting because if you get tired of getting spat on by Rathian and Rathalos, you can come find Ray Dow and have it shoot its brain waves at you, which is cool, I guess. It's very yellow and purple, or it's like yellow. Yeah, it's yellow and purple, which is complementary colors. And he most times than not will have a lightning storm around him. Look at this magical unit here. And his whole thing is lightning. He does things like lightning blight, and he can be extraordinarily rude. He can be extraordinarily rude. Are you here, by the way? No? Okay,
I'm
you
here.
are.
No. I was
like,
waiting on
who
you.
the hell is behind me? It's Alma. All right, let's go ahead and get this started.
All right.
Hey! As we both are just like, I want to mount you. Can I get up there, though?
All right,
So,
so
The Ray
thanks
Dow-
for reminding me to put earplugs on.
Oh, yep, thank you. The Ray Dow fight is also really interesting because he has a lot of moves where he's also like extremely aggressive in the sense of he'll dig his talons from his wings into the ground. He'll do the rail cannon stuff. He'll get into the sky and get angry at you. There's a lot that's going on with this man. But he's a very, very interesting new fight. A lot of people speculated when we were first looking at previews of the game that this was going to be the final boss, which was a fair speculation because he was everywhere. And for lore purposes, he is still extremely important in that conversation. I need to charge my shield. Shield charged. He hit me with his tail
I
while I
think
was
also
charging.
Capcom kind of threw us a MacGuffin a little bit because Ray Dow was heavily featured in the open beta, and so people figured we would get like a stronger version of that as the final boss as well. And turns out there was even worse on the horizon.
Oh yeah, there's always worse. Never assume you have the correct answer when it comes to them because The Capcom can always make it worse. Know that. Know that. I want... Oh, just in time. Did you pull those down?
Yeah.
Okay, dope. Girl, pull your sword back out. We fighting. What you put your sword away for? Oh, that actually clipped me. Dope. I love when you give me offensive guard. There's a lot of stuff you see on the side of my screen too. When you build out your character in this game, there's also a lot of stuff that's just plainly speaking are called skills. And skills help make your builds better. They have things that give you attack buffs, attack bonuses. Some of them are percentage based, some of them are raw numbers. There's also certain skills that you can have on that will prevent certain ailments from happening. So you can have things like hot and cold. Okay, I have to stop being a commentator for a second. I need you to get anywhere but this corner. Anywhere but this corner. Oh my god, and you're gonna sit here and make noises. Okay, we're fighting in the corner, team. No, it's fine. Everything's fine. So yeah.
That's not fine. All right,
it's fine, I had a shield. There we go. Ooh, that was nice. Oh, we got a wound on the leg if you need it. Never mind, I accidentally murdered it with my
it's fine.
Big swingy sword.
I say it got double piece of cutter.
Let's see if I can get this. Get a hit? Yep, I can. Nope. Oh, with the paralysis proc? Yeah, you're getting cooked, kid. Getting ate up live on Lady Arcaders. Hate to see it.
Right.
Hate to see it. This is supposed to be a showcase. You're getting bodied.
Yeah, chat. What you are witnessing now is when hunters get sweaty.
Yeah. Ray Dow and up, I think, is a good sweat location. Ooh.
Absolutely.
I'm cooked.
It's fine.
Oh, I'm not that cooked. I'm fine. I could do a regular pot and I'll be good. Or that works too. So yeah, Ray Down on up is when you start seeing the sweat come out. Because these are the monsters that do get extremely angry TM. You doing it again? I got my shield up this time. Nah, okay. That was your fault. Ain't nobody tell you put your face there. Twice?
There's a wound up there. Yeah, got it.
Oh, he flew out. Because he's running off. Because he's a thing that I can't say. He's a
That was a great right. That was a great first phase though.
Yeah, that was excellent. That felt real good. Oh, I got Thunderblight. I guess I should care about that. I don't, but I guess I should.
Maybe, possibly.
It's fine. So yeah, all that stuff you see popping up on the side of my screen, it's skills that are helping buff my weapons, buff my damage. Doshiguma? Are these alphas? Oh, I need to actually, like, fight some of these, but I can't right now. I'm on a showcase. I am so sorry. Y'all gotta live.
Don't you love that?
But you also have to move. Oh my god, all the time. All the time. Ooh, you're by one of my favorite spots. Ooh, you got caught!
Yep. I was waiting on it.
Oh, sensational. Oh no! My stuff! I don't have no charges! Oh, I'm glad that hit. Whoop. I'm hit your face.
Another. Oh, you got plenty of wounds actually.
Oh, he's got one on his face.
Let me see the top of your. Yep. Almost broke. There it is.
Oh, we got a turf war. KFC is here. Time out. Time out. Time out. KFC.
Did you talk about turf war?
Hold up. We didn't talk about turf war. Everyone, please feast your eyes on what's about to go down. Do it. Do the thing. Do the thing. Do the thing. You want to do the thing. Grab the KFC. He's going to shoot it.
Yep. I knew it.
Ooh. Yikes. Yikes. I don't think he's going to do the pickup. But, oh, it's Raffian that does the pickup.
Yeah.
So turf wars can happen when two monsters decide that they really hate each other. Wait.
Oh, it thought about it for a second.
I was hopeful. I was super hopeful.
Yeah. So when a turf war breaks out, even though you like, you know, you do have a dog in the fight, you kind of want the monster that just pulled up to win, so that way you can get like a smooth, 2,000 or 3,000 extra damage on what you're trying to kill. But it goes the other way sometimes, as you see.
Also, chat, y'all just saw a glitch. We both just procced our charged up sword and shield. Sword and shield. We just both procced our charge blade off the same wound.
Yep.
Don't tell Capcom. Oh, your life
all.
is awful. And your line is pretty flat.
It's gonna be perfect timed, because that skull is up.
Oh, dope. At the rate he's going, he's getting tore up. Oh, Lord. I don't think I've ever seen this many triple digits. Did you leave?
Yeah.
Punk mate. Punk
Words
mate.
that can't be said. Yep.
Punk made energy. Nah, you're dead, son. You're cooked beyond comprehension. We're gonna find you. Yeah, his line's pretty flat, and then you said the skull is up on him.
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, whenever you have turf wars, like Noir was saying, you want the opposing side to win, because whatever happens in a turf war, whoever quote unquote wins it, the other monster by default gets knocked down. And if the monster you're fighting is the one that gets knocked down, it's just free real estate. And we love that for us. And we got to make this quick because I think we're almost out of time. I think we're like right at time. If I'm thinking
It's fine.
right.
Skull is up. We are going to probably knock this out in the next minute and a half. So yeah, perfect, actually.
All right. Get down from there.
Very well done.
Get down from there. I might actually cheat a little
All right, I'm
bit.
going straight axe mode.
Now we're going to
There
call
we
it
go.
time.
And time.
Yep, we're going to call it time. I looked and was like, nah, we're calling that time.
Well
Oh,
done.
my gosh.
I'm so happy that turned out exactly the way we planned it.
Sensational. Oh, with 22 seconds to spare. Oh, God, I'm so good at this.
Good job. Good job.
So yes, that is Monster Hunter in fashion. If you like doing things like this, definitely try out the Monster Hunter games. Wild is pretty accessible. They have a lot of really good quality of life that I can't recommend enough. The SOS flares bringing in AI people, huge W. Wounds reducing how much you have to farm actual fights, huge W. We didn't get a chance to talk about it, but there's a point in the game where you can also do trades with other characters, and they can give you materials that you may otherwise be struggling to get in your fights. The pacing for the story feels really good. If you're like me, you're not here for the story. You're here for the large weapons hitting monsters in the face. But nonetheless, everything feels really like well paced out, well thought out, and the fashion is always on point. The fashion is always on point. Always take the opportunity to just kind of like mix and match stuff and see what tickles your fancy, because fashion in Monster Hunter is fun, and it's also the true end game. It's also the true end game. Noir, do you got any shout outs or anything before we head up out of here? Because I think there's someone after us, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, well, if you want to find me, I am twitch.tv/ThePresidentNoir. I play a lot of retro games. I'm also doing a first time playthrough of Dark Souls 3. So if you want to see me die a couple hundred times, feel free to pull up on that. Other than that, yeah, I would love to have y'all come and join. And thank you for having me. Absolutely. Thank you for inviting me to this. This was a blast. And yeah, go everybody in chat, go play Monster Hunter.
And with that, I'm going to go ahead and send us off. I am Pleasantly Twisted. You can call me PT. I stream twice a week over at twitch.tv/PleasantlyTwisted. And we are currently playing Nine Souls, which is Small Fox Parry, the game. It's great. It's fantastic. I do a lot of challenge runs more than I do speed runs. So I'm much more interested in things like no-hit runs, or things where it's like, I'm going to do this with only a short sword, or I am going to play this and use only specific weapons because I do not care for speed, because I don't want to lab. I would rather just be really good at blocking stuff and going, LOL Lamau, you can't hit me. I also do a lot of JRPGs in our cozy downtime. I love platformers, and I am not quite a variety streamer, but sometimes you can call me a variety streamer. Thank you so much, Lady Arcaders, for having us. It is greatly appreciated. And then one more self-indulgent plug. If you happen to be a Black Lady Arcader, we got this event coming up called Juneteenth. And the submissions are open. Sure would be cool if you were a Black Lady Arcader and you submitted your run. I'm not saying you got to. I'm just saying it would be super cool if you did. And we want all of it. Bingo, yes. Randomizers, yes. Showcases, yes. Things like what we just did here, yes. Disney Dreamlight Valley, yes. Your Sims build, yes. Your Stardew Valley, yes, that's fine too. It could be a speed run, I guess, but what if it was a challenge run? Anything that you could do out there with unique controllers or unique gameplay, and you're Black, I am interested in it. Submit. We want to see your stuff and celebrate some Black joy over in June. I think that's it for me. Thank you so much for having me, y'all.
Thank you so much, PT and Prez. That was such an amazing showcase. I hope more people really get into Monster Hunter Wilds after that. Well, everyone else, we are going to be taking a short break, and when we come back, we will be seeing our last showcase of Fashion Week. So stick around.